All right, so Renna said his hands and thumbs are killing him, but let's go to MX2. Rock it back and forth, you're still in gear. There you go. Electric start's a wonderful thing, isn't it? Yeah. I know. I have it too. All right, let's go. All right, so Renan said let's go to MX2. MX2 is the more extreme, well, not extreme, the more intermediate. It's right over there, you can see it. No, actually I think that's MX1. That's more like the outdoor national track that they have. And MX2 is, it's a really nice flowing MX track. It's got some clearable jumps, some that I will show you on this. I thought he was going to T-bone me there for a second. So MX2 is the second MX track here, and it's got some pretty nice little kickers. It's got some doubles, like a step-up double. It's got a couple of doubles, but they're not deep doubles. There's no supercross stuff, so it's really safe and tame out here. And this bike was handling this stuff pretty good before, so we'll go try it out again. This way. We were having a lot of fun out here before. I basically was following Renan around because I don't want anybody riding up behind him. I'd rather be the first one they come across, and then I can watch out for him. So, all right. So let's go. Everything's marked here. Everything's one way, so it's really nice. All right, go ahead. So this is going to be a little bit more curious because that pit bike was made for me, so it has pretty stiff suspension on it. So I think he's doing okay. Kind of needs to feel things out a little bit though. Here's one of the few doubles there are. You hear me lugging. I was in third gear the whole time. This bike will lug too. When you're on the street and the trails, first gear seems like really twitchy, but once you get it on the track, like obviously you don't really use first gear too much on any track, so between second and third, it's really nice split into gears. So all right, let's see. This is the slimy hill before that he's having trouble with on the Husky. And he does have a sand and mud tire. He does have the Dunlop MX12 on it like I do, so it did look like he had an easier time with that. That's a cool jump, just falls off there. Here's our little bubbles. It's a nice little section. Some of these crests you can't really see, so it's kind of spooky. All the motocross tracks that we've been in Florida, they're not too dynamic. They're pretty straightforward. So you can pretty much see everything. The hills are a new element. The elevation changes, I should say, are a new element for us. And red clay. I keep saying we have sand and mud tires, and we're kind of lucky that it was muddy here today. Because the mud tires are gripping. I'll clear that one on the next round. Alright, so this round, let me do my best to hit that back section and show you that this 450RL is a pretty decent little motocrosser. He gets real racy. He really seems like you can't let me past him. down here. Look at him. Oh, these kids, they go through every mud puddle. Alright, there it is. Use that torque. I'll use mine. Alright, let's do this. Very nice. That's a nice section. And it always freaks me out. I try to slow down and get a visual on Renan. And then once I do, then I'll hit this last little table, which gives you some really nice pop. And got the visual. This one coming up, it's quite a bit of fun. Nice. The suspension on this bike is really good for a dual sport. It doesn't really feel like it's terribly bottoming out. It's not a race bike, but it's not bottoming out. Good? The what? Your wrist's hurting you? You gotta flex your arms more like this. Don't straight arm it, because then your wrist is taking all the pressure. You gonna take a break or keep going?
Let's keep going.
Okay, I'll follow you. Gotta keep my eye on him because he doesn't want to quit. And then when you don't want to quit, you don't know when to stop. You don't know when to stop. You go over your limits, crash. So we don't want that. So that little section in the back that I just did was really fun. That's about like the extent of what I would encounter at one of the vintage races that I do in Florida. So I'm really happy that this bike's able to do that. I've done nothing to the suspension. The only thing I've done to this bike is a seat cover. I got rid of that crazy big rear license plate assembly thing, and I put the Excel racing wheels on it with the Dunlop tires. So that's all I've done to this bike. The rest of it's pure stock. Stock ECU, stock exhaust. Everything that people do to these bikes that say you should do, I haven't done. Oh, good. See, he knew I was coming. I was going to try to clear that down, but I don't want to get too crazy. He just gave me some sort of hand signal. So yeah, it's basically a stock 450RL, and it's got good tires on it, good wheels. It's slimmed down some of the license plate crap, and it's a blast. If you have one of these places near you where it's got MX tracks and trails, man, you really can't go wrong with this bike. And the 450X reliability is a huge thing for me. So this is my Swiss Army knife, I guess you could say. Big Swiss Army knife. So we got another guy out there. This is where I like to follow him. So I think I'm gonna follow him for a second. So what we'll do is switch over to Renan mode. I'll put this on his channel, and you can watch him take a lap around here on the 110. So constantly pelting me with mud. Oh, that's such a good flowy section. There's so much torque in this bike that you can correct pretty well in the air if you start to nose down a little bit. Get my visual on running, and here he comes. Perfect. Alright, so let's hit the nice little loft jump over here. Take a walk. Oh, that one came down a little hard. I actually bottomed that one out. First bottom of the day, really, though. Alright, I think we should go take a break then. Yeah. He says, I can barely move my hands. And he's still going around the track. So I think that's time for a break. Barely move my hands. Funny. Okay, so that was my first time taking the 450RL on a motocross track, and I really like it. Now I'm kind of used to heavy motocross bikes because I raced vintage 79 250 RM 250. That's kind of heavy, so I'm not used to like these really light, sleek race bikes that are out now. So I'm kind of comfortable with the heavier bike. Yeah, I'm sure I could go faster with the lighter bike and toss it around a little bit more, but it does what it needs to do. So that's perfect, because if you ever come to a place that is like this and has tracks, trails and everything, you can swap back between all of them, do whatever one you want. It could be tracks, it could be trails. You can ride down the road to the store, get some more beer. It's crazy how versatile this bike is. So, alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that. We're coming back into our camp here. Gonna take a little break because Brendan can't even move his hands anymore. And then we'll go hit some more stuff.